Hello, welcome, Brune guests. First up, new to the channel, folks, it's Johnny Lawrence's mum.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on.
My pleasure. Hi, Babs.
Hello.
How are you? You all right?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And yourself?
Better now.
Awesome. Wonderful.
So for the folks at home, even though they've seen you in the chats, a little bit about yourself, dearest.
Oh, well, my name really is Barbara Lawrence. I really do have a star on Hollywood Boulevard.
You do?
Well, no, not really. There was an actress whose name was Barbara Lawrence, and she just happened to have a star. So, and I really do have a son named John Lawrence.
Johnny, that's amazing.
He does not sweep the leg. He barely sweeps the floor.
Oh, that's
but
amazing.
Yes, I do.
That's
have
amazing.
A son. I also have a show, B-sides
Really?
at B-Roll Stage, along with my fantastic husband.
Links
Adam
in the
Gray.
description.
And thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun with Star Wars. I can't wait to
you
do it
were
again.
the highlights of that long day.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. I mean, thank you.
Shall we get the next peep
Yes,
out?
please.
Okay,
Yes.
It's great to have you on. Okay, here he is, folks. Super mod. You know it is. Melvin Deeply Pro. Mr. Pro, hello.
Mr. Pro, hello. Hello to you, Mr. Other Pro.
Hello, Pro. How are
people?
you doing? Yes, you're amazing. Blah, blah,
Quid
blah.
pro quo, that's what I always say.
MDP. Melvin
MDP.
Deeply Pro.
It sounds like a word processing program or something.
It does. It does. It does.
Yeah, since I barely speak English, it's it's not quite the same for me.
And on that bombshell, shall we get the next peep out?
As long as it's somebody good.
See you next week, everybody. Show's over. Okay. Here we go. Reach around. No, this is no script, folks, from memory. Reach around droid of choice. Z3PO.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Brown. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. 3PO. How are you?
Hello.
There.
I'm very well, thank you. And yourself? Is this your lovely wife? Wait, what?
What
time is this? Who
Bumming.
are you? Who are all you people? Why am I here? Where's my mother?
Where's Uncle
I
Owen?
love you. Yes. Oh, look who's... Whoa.
Billions. Yes, it's me. But
may I say this? I've not said this for a long time, and I've missed this. An anonymous bastard.
Anonymous
Billions.
bastard. We do.
It is great to have you on, Z.
It's always a pleasure to be here, my friend.
Shall we get on with it?
Yes, let's bring on another sucker.
Okay. Texas Landshire, Lord of the Rings, etc., etc. Rennie L.
Hello.
Hello, Rennie. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad. How's Texas Landshire?
Hot as hell. Literally feels like
swamp ass?
Yeah, swamp ass country. So if you like having your jeans stick to your butt cheeks and or your bra, this is the place for you in the summertime. So thank goodness for air conditioning.
I hate it when my jeans stick to my bra. I hate it.
I know, right?
So do I. We've had summer over the weekend in the UK. That's it. So MGUK for all, my friend. Two females, one stream.
That's the after party, sir. No, just kidding.
It is great to have you on, Rennie. Should we get the next peep out?
Please do.
Okay. I'm going to give everybody a clue. Get your keyboards at the ready. Everybody ready? Oh!
What an idiot. What an idiot!
See, they're all coming in though.
You're right. It's shit.
Yes.
It's shit.
Those t-shirts are coming soon. It's shit.
You need to sort it, mate. I'll do your design or something.
Do a really cool like one with poop emojis everywhere and just like, really cool font with it's shit.
I think you should have a
Poop.
picture of Silly Gatwick's face all melted. That's it.
I think we've
Um,
done for
It's
copyright.
shit.
What
You could have
Might be
a
considered being a R word
Oh.
if you do that.
Yeah, well,
Well, he is a white supremacist, aren't you, Ian? So
I
you
know,
could have a
right?
TARDIS that's a
She is.
Portaloo.
You just can't handle his chocolatey goodness.
Mama glad.
yeah,
It is. Have you on, Ian?
great. Thank you.
Shall we get on with it?
Yeah, let's get on with it. What's the first on the docket?
Okay. First on the docket is good evening, chats. Hello, everybody. Good
Hello,
to see you.
chats.
We were on time tonight,
Hello.
and we've not messed about. We've got super chats. Here you go. Play the high notes for $2 Australian. I suspect Megalopolis will be very Lynchian.
What's
As
that
in
mean?
David Lynch?
David Lynch, I think, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
but it's not
Remember
directed by him. It's directed by Francis Ford Coppola, is it not?
With
Yes.
his own
Yes.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a passion project of his, isn't it?
With his own
Absolutely.
money.
Yeah. He's been kicking that thing around since the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Possibly not. But anyway, thank you, my friend. Should we get on with it?
Get on with it.
Let's get on with it. I need to press some buttons. Boomerang already. Here we go. Episode 202, Musings, today's dates.
What's a
Chris,
picture of me doing on there? then?
Hemsworth.
What a handsome,
That's what I was
handsome-
going to say. What you doxing me for? I thought
Yeah,
we had
handsome,
Oh, stop.
handsome devil.
Exactly.
Okay, please like, share, subscribe, donate
Go-
the channel if you want.
Go and touch grass. Whatever. Go and touch grass.
I've got a new green background as well to complement the grass. Do you like that?
Very good.
Or would we prefer
Very matrixy.
Mm.
Or would we prefer red and green? What do you think?
It's not Christmas time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we
Green and
Green,
green.
yes. We'll go
Green,
yes.
full shooty, yeah.
Mm.
Summer.
or pot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Moving on.
I was thinking Matrix, but okay.
Mm.
Okay, apparently we should be reviewing Baby Reindeer, but we'll do that next time. Apparently.
Chris Hemsworth looks like a
Is anybody?
LGBTQ costume, isn't it? Look at the
Chris
picture on there.
Hemsworth will be getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Shame this week.
Wow, they're just giving those things away, aren't they?
No,
Well,
they
They
sell
no,
them.
No,
aren't
they
anymore.
actually don't. They actually sell them for like
Oh.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, you have to yes, it's true.
You
Go
have to
on,
buy
Andy.
them?
You have to
Yeah.
buy them.
How
So
much
he
are
brought one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a
basically.
load of bollocks. Do you
you
remember the
do-
old days? They used to honor
do-
you as a actor, didn't they? In the
I
old
was
I
days?
gonna
think you
say,
have to I think you have to be nominated through some sort of official registry list or whatever.
Okay.
But it is up to you to make the purchase of it.
Wow.
As
Well,
an
it's Chris
actor.
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
That
deserves
He can
destroys the
afford it.
whole object of having a star on the Walk of Fame. It's ridiculous.
Well,
If
but
you can just
have
buy
you,
it.
Have you been to Hollywood in the last few years?
Yeah.
The Walk of Fame looks pretty bad, and it's basically.
Walk of Shame.
I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it, but
It's-
it's just basically a hangout for homeless and hookers anymore.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, I mean,
Nice.
it's been a hangout for homeless and hookers for decades now.
I know.
but it's so bad compared to whenever I lived in
it's
that
very
area.
it's very dirty. I've the last
What
time I
is-
was up there because I live in San Diego, so it's still like 2.5 hours north of me. And the last time I went up there, yeah, it's dirty. It's dirty.
Mhm.
It's
No.
it's full of
And what
cheap,
about the
tacky
streets?
tourist T-shirt shops, and it's dirty.
But the,
Yeah,
the point
because I
I'm trying-
remember I could swear
Sorry,
they
go
used to at least try to maintain it, keep it
the women are in
semi-clean,
charge
and there used to
tonight.
be some decent like shops and restaurants in the area, and they just don't seem to care outside of what used to be the Man's Chinese Theater and the
Hollywood's
the El
fallen apart.
Capitan,
there.
and even those are kind of looking crappy.
I just
Mhm.
want to say, right? Am I right in saying in the old days, the Academy used to make
Yeah, I
them
thought that, yeah.
and
Obviously.
then they would honor
That's what
a
I
star
thought.
that's been actually working, doing his dues, paying his salt, and they'll honor him and put the star. If you can just buy it, it's just defeating the whole object of
Here
being
you go,
honored,
folks.
isn't it?
James Serta, hello, James. Ryan Seacrest has a star next to John
Mhm.
Wayne. What?
That's absolutely
Yeah.
true.
It's true.
What?
Ryan Seacrest.
Mhm.
You pay for that?
Um,
John
uh,
Wayne did.
Carrie
John Wayne never
Fisher.
paid for his.
No, I mean back in the day when it was started, I think there was some sort of, honor amongst thieves in which you would just get one.
Yeah.
And then Hollywood and LA fell on hard times, and
You have to
it
pay for
became
them.
a cash grab. Yeah.
That's just sad
what-
because it's like buying your own Oscar, you know?
Well, Carrie Fisher didn't get hers, and until posthumously she got her
What?
star.
Mm-hmm.
And it was only
It's true.
through like a petition and people raising funds for it. Yeah.
Is it 50K? Somebody said, yeah, for 50K, I would expect the hookers, blackjack, and keep clean.
There's a whole section of people that are dedicated to just going out and
Oh.
cleaning up and repairing the stars on their own.
Vince as a star
Man.
on the
McMumma.
as a star on the walk of, I think in his case, shame in his case, I think.
Do you
Yes,
guys
he
do
has
you
one.
remember in the old days when things used to be a lot simpler? What is it? Planet Hollywood used to be everywhere. Used to go in there and
Mhm.
see all the props and
And
stuff
Hard
like
Rock
that.
Cafe. And,
Hard Rock
yeah.
Cafe was
Planet
brilliant.
Hollywood's not exactly the old days, is it? I mean,
I know
the
it's
old
still
days,
around.
everything was black and white and Model T Fords and things.
I could,
No.
Stop.
But from where I stand, it is the old days for me because obviously I'm a lot older. But
Speak
what
for
I'm
yourself,
saying
Ian.
is, well, I am speaking to myself. What I'm saying is that there used to be honor on these things, and now if you can
Yeah.
just pay for your star, what's the point in it? That
So
you're
do we
just
know how much
honouring
the cost-
yourself?
Do we know how much the cost is then? Is it 50K?
It's something around that.
Well, I think we're going to have a whip around to get Mega Geek one.
I don't want one, thank you very much.
Get a GoFundMe going. I mean, everybody else does it.
Yeah.
It says it's a
Um,
$250 fee to submit an application.
What?
And then there is a sponsorship fee of $75,000 upon selection.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Get fucked.
Well,
Z,
yeah.
any thoughts on the subject?
75 grand is a lot of money to pay for a paving slab.
For dogs to
Yeah,
piss
no
off.
shit.
Yeah.
And it's
For,
not even a
for a
great
homeless
area
to piss
anymore.
on.
I
Yeah.
mean, how desperately does he want one?
It's
Or is
an
it somebody
ego
else?
thing, innit?
Probably
I would
someone else.
imagine
I don't
Yeah,
think
the
yeah.
studio will
His
probably pay
I
for
think
it
it's
to promote the
probably-
film or something, yeah.
Yeah, here you
Another
go,
people
Franco.
opportunity.
FFS 75K question mark
Right?
question. Indeed.
Fast forward, Sonny?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruin, you've used the wrong slide here. This is a Dog the Bounty Hunter going to Comic Con.
It is. I would just say I really like Chris Hemsworth, and they totally wasted him in Thor.
Man,
Right.
he used to make a really good Thor, and then they made him into a joke
Yeah.
in Endgame. It's just
It's
sad.
Good in Extraction. I thought he was good in Extraction.
Yeah,
Even
that
though
was
he
pretty
hardly
cool.
says anything. Yeah, he's good.
I did like the train scene at the
Oh, yeah,
start,
it was very
the long
good.
running opening. That was about
Yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes long.
Wasn't he
pretty
in
good.
Cabin in the Woods
Mhm.
too?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Here you go, Flav. I can get you one in Preston Flag Market for 25 quid, Ian, if you want.
Do it.
No
Here
thanks.
you go, listening fat, hello, my friend. I'll buy one, and only hookers can pee on it. Ooh, you
Nice.
a man of discerning tastes.
That's some taste right there.
Okay. Shall we move on then?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeremy Clarkson
Oh.
has been in the news for a couple of things this week. He told
What's that? Who
the
was that?
stream dying.
No, I don't know what was it. It sounded like a
Sounded
car.
like a
or
car
something.
passing
Yeah.
by.
Oh, it might have been me. Sorry.
All right, that's all right.
Jeremy Clarkson has been in the news a couple of times this week. I think he told Sadiq Khan to fuck off with bike lanes and stuff in London. Jeremy Clarkson, 64, is crowned the UK's sexiest man for the second year running beating likes of Cillian Murphy, Holland, and
Is this-
Idris Elba. I can't speak.
Is this a satire site?
No.
No.
Oh my
it's
God.
legit.
It's
It
This
is
is what the British
legit.
public do when they're given a vote.
It's like,
Ugh.
why would you vote for him? Is he like super rich and like just like with what was
He's
it,
a-
Prince William that made number 3 on the list, and he's a troll?
It's more of a protest vote.
Yeah, probably.
I,
You know, and that's I used to love watching Top Gear. I really did. There are
I
some
think we all did, to be fair, but there you go.
some magnificent episodes. But yeah, Jeremy Clarkson's kind of a dick. And why it just
he is.
Is he?
Well, it's
Yeah,
on
he
Clarkson's
is kind of
farm.
a
It's
dick.
huge hit, isn't it? Clarkson's farm's a huge hit, so he's doing really well.
I
I mean,
read this
personality
article.
wise, yeah,
It's-
he's kind of an asshole.
It's actually, this isn't really real. It's just something stupid. The poll was only 2,000 people, so 2,000 people voted,
There you go.
and
Mm.
I would imagine they were handpicked.
Here you go. Brian, not Brian, hello Brian, bringing out the tried and tested material again. Top Gear, what Brown consumed in the 90s. He's not wrong. Anonymous bastard. I've missed you, my friend. Bastard. Clarkson's farm is good fun. Yeah, I think we all
I've-
need to catch up on that.
Yeah, no, I've seen a few episodes, and they are fun, but it's not something I would go out my way to watch. You know what I mean? So it's okay.
It's all right.
Series 3 was great,
Amazing.
especially the Piglets episode, which had me roaring.
Oh, the pigs! When he was trying to build the
Oh
pig
yeah,
house. That was
I
great.
haven't.
I saw that
watched
clip,
any of them,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
yeah. I saw that clip that he was getting emotional.
He was right
about that.
though. I mean, every time the government tries to stop him from doing something because of the stupid rules, but I think he was right about the pigs and the berries. You remember when he's trying to pick the berries from? I don't know. Have you seen that episode? See,
Mm-mm.
when he's trying to
Yes.
pick the berries
Yes.
and he hide that thing and it almost took the wall out and stuff. I thought that was quite funny.
Here you go. And then in the chats, I think this is for you, Ian. Not as good as Barry, eh?
Oh no, you didn't.
Shh, 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 shh.
I like
Um,
Harry.
Barry was shit.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't good.
Yeah, it was.
Bullshit.
I liked the first season of Barry.
Yeah, first season's great.
Amazing.
First season.
Yeah,
was
here's how
shit.
Barry went, right? The first couple of seasons, Barry was like Barry Pepper, and then after season 2, it was like Barry Manilow.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. They spoilt it, didn't they? But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations, Jeremy, even though it is like a bit of a piss take, but well done, mate. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, so Megalopolis is Francis Ford Coppola's best
Possibly.
film yet.
I have doubts about that.
So do
Yeah,
I.
me too.
Better than
Isn't
the
he in
first
his
one.
like 80s or 70s?
Mm.
The film has been in development for around 40 years.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think at one point he even had Paul Newman attached to it.
Mhm.
Jesus. And
Yeah.
Coppola spent 120 of his own money. Wow.
He's
Well, you know,
85, apparently.
You've got to take your hat off to him, though. I mean, he does believe in the project that he's doing. But you never know; it might be great because he had the same problem when he was doing Apocalypse Now, wasn't he? Everybody was slagging him off and stuff, and now it's it's considered a classic, isn't it? So you never know. You never know.
Um,
I always liked Apocalypse Now. I always loved that film, even when I was a boy.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
did you
okay.
like the smell of napalm in the morning, especially when you were a boy?
I like the smell of palm trees in the morning.
A lot of stars
Tiger
in that film.
Not the same as napalm, but it's got the
Mm.
word palm in it. And
Well,
the Godfather as well. It's not going
Yeah.
to be better than Godfather. It can't be.
Not
Impossible.
Mm-mm.
Megalopolis. Warwick Davis stars as a Glasgow cop. One for Melvin.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll work with it.
Okay.
Polis is the police. Megalo, Florida.
Oh, here you go. Atom Gray, hello, my friend. He sold off his vineyards for it. Yeah, he made
Mhm.
some money on
Yeah.
his vineyards, so yeah.
It better be worth it.
Well,
Should-
yeah.
Did you guys watch the teaser and the trailer or any of it?
No, I haven't.
'Cause It's
Mm-mm.
Does it look
It's-
bad?
it's very CGI heavy, and
Right.
and Adam Driver just looks so
I
out
don't
of
like
place to me.
I don't like him. Don't like him as I think he's a good actor. I just don't like his face.
Yeah. No, he
I like
really does. He's an ugly looking dude that gets a lot of camera time. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
decent actor, but
You don't-
damn
you don't-
that face. Fuck. As a
I'm
heterosexual
okay.
woman, just like,
may I
ooh.
just
Look
say,
here.
folks, the views of the
Oh,
guests
shut up,
don't
Ian. Carry on, everybody.
necessarily represent. Go on.
Yeah,
Brown, didn't you say he had a punchable
Does,
face the other day?
No, I did not.
he did. He did.
No,
You
I
can
did
look
not.
back a couple
Yeah.
episodes.
There's nothing wrong with how Adam Driver looks. I mean, Jeremy
I don't-
Clarkson just won Britain's Sexiest Man. Come on.
I bet
Yeah.
he got some.
Adam
clunge.
Driver is somebody in the kind of mold of like a much younger version of Liam Neeson, and nobody thinks Liam Neeson's
No,
ugly. do they?
look. He's a good actor, but the problem is,
He's not a pretty
you
boy.
cast
He's not
him-
a pretty boy. But
when
he's
you
not an
cast
ugly
him
man
as
at all.
a lead in person, it doesn't fit because of the way he looks. It just
Yeah.
there's something.
He's
there's
not a
something-
leading
I-
man.
Yeah, there's something about him that doesn't work. in my
I
opinion.
wonder how much clunge he's had.
No, see,
Oh God,
the
probably.
views of Ian is not expressed by the by the panel. Thank you very much.
Probably ugly as fuck clunge, but hey, clunge is clunge, I guess. I don't know.
Listen,
yeah, I think he's a
we-
fine actor, but
He's
almost
married.
every
He was a
almost
Marine
every
and he
movie-
deserves our respect for serving.
I'll tell you what, right?
he actually served on Pendleton, which is like right outside of my house.
He,
Oh,
man,
I'll tell you what,
Really?
Well, yeah,
I wouldn't say this to him in his face. He'd probably beat the crap.
Of course
out of me. You know what I mean? But as I
do-
said, he's not a leading man as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely
Yet
agree.
he's cast as a
Really?
leading man. Yeah, he's not. A leading
Yeah,
man.
he's not leading man material. He's good supporting like actor material, but not good
Maybe he's
like
just,
leading man
maybe he's just
material.
not found the role. To,
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
what I think.
exactly right.
He's
I don't
breakout
think he's
role.
found the role.
He's not got. He's not got what
It's
it takes, I
there.
think, at the moment to.
He
to
doesn't have that
carry it.
charisma.
Yeah, to
It's
carry a
just
film.
not
He's not got the
there.
star power.
He
Not got
hasn't.
the star power.
I don't think.
I disagree. I think he's a fine actor,
Mm.
and I agree with our host with the most. I just don't think that he's found
Who's
the
that?
right. That would be you, sir.
Oh, would it? Oh, okay, right, okay, thank you.
The
I just don't
views
think
of
he's
Barbara
found-
Lawrence is not shared by the, by the
the
panel.
rest of the panel.
I just don't think he's found the right vehicle for him, because
Yeah,
I do
I
think
think-
he's a really good actor.
Well,
It was
I don't-
close with, to be fair, it was close with the Star Wars trilogy. Very
He
I don't
wasn't
think so.
playing a
I think
lead,
it
was
was
he?
You think
rusting
so?
in that.
piss.
No, that part I
taking the
will
piss.
disagree with you about. Yeah.
But you know what?
I think he could do something like a John Wick type part. I think that would suit him.
Him
Mm.
and
Yeah.
Denzel Washington's son. They're not leading people. Doesn't matter how
Like-
much you push them. They're not leading. They're not leading.
Maybe he could like play like some sort of like creepy serial killer guy because he's got the look.
He has.
He'd be a good leading man in something like that.
Mm.
He's
Z,
got the
we need
look.
the voice of sanity here. What do you reckon?
Go on, Z, what do you think?
I don't know. They seem to be pushing this a huge amount.
Mm.
Like, I haven't seen much on this. I saw the trailer, and I didn't grasp me. I've got to say,
Mhm.
Really?
No,
it looked nice, but that's all I can say about it.
That's all I want to say about that.
I just hope it's good.
Okay, this is a sidestep, I do believe. Conv. You've been there, haven't you, Ian?
Hans.
Conv.
Yeah, I've been there.
Francis Ford Coppola's much discussed Megalopolis Megalopolis receives 10 minutes standing ovation.
Well, that's nothing new. They do that in all films.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, plus, wouldn't
Disagree.
they do that just for the mere reason, or the mere reason that he's just a legend in
Fury
his
Rosa
game?
got 7 minutes.
And was it the last Indiana Jones film got 5?
Yeah, they gave
There you go,
Harrison
then.
Ford a standing ovation there as well. That's just these idiots patting each other on the back. They can't
How-
stop themselves.
Yeah.
How many
Brad Pitt
minutes
won an
agree.
Oscar, you know. Brad Pitt won an Oscar. They were in the bubble.
would Rebecca Gold get 20 minutes?
I think Rebecca Gold will get a whole day of cheering. Yeah.
The ovation
um,
would go on so long they need hand surgery afterwards.
What's his name's in it as well? Lawrence Fishburne. He's in it. Is it
Oh, Amelia.
Fishburne? He's in it as
Amelia.
well.
I would stand and clap for 10 minutes if you. Oh, Amelia.
Yeah, free holiday to France. That's why they were clapping, right?
Who's in
Right?
it, isn't it?
Where do I sign?
This film looks awful. I'm just looking at the
Well, we'll
trailer
just
now.
have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Brian's on fire tonight. Not Brian. Mr. Hilter had a few lengthy standing ovations in his time. Jeez.
Who's the
I mean,
girl in it?
that's a fair argument.
A lot of
How
nice
dare you-
images.
How dare you presume their
Oh God, this
gender?
guy's- Francis Ford Coppola, Megalopolis.
Meh.
A fable. A fable. It's a fable. Oh,
What?
wait. It's got Adrian in it. Adrian. She's
Welcome
in it as
to
well.
Ian
his
amusing
sister.
himself on Mr. Brown Alliance.
Isn't
yes.
Talia Shire his sister?
I
Yes.
think Dustin Hoffman's in it as well. Dustin Hoffman.
What?
Yeah, man.
Dustin Hoffman's his other sister.
John Voight's in it. Natalie, that woman. Adam Driver.
Natalie.
Yeah, it's a lot of people in it. Wow, cool.
Natalie who?
She was the actress that was in Mission Impossible 1, the French girl.
All right, Emmanuel Bert.
That's the one. Yeah, she's in it. as well.
Question then, folks. Obviously, Mr. Coppola's financed this himself.
Mm.
Are we going to support independent creation, film making, technically? What do we think?
Well, if it's rubbish, you're obviously going to speak about it, aren't you?
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if it's independent or a studio thing. If the film is good, you tell everyone it's good. If it's bad, you tell everyone it's bad. Doesn't matter how much money it costs. You got to be honest with the film, haven't you?
What I've seen of the trailer, it sounds like the type of film you need to drop a ton of acid before you go in, and you'll love it.
Well, it's a fable, and the last time they made a fable was Streets of Fire, which was directed by Walter Hill. That was the last fable film that was ever made. So I
What's
don't
a
know what the-
fable for the
It's basically
uneducated community?
great. It stretches the story into a fairy tale. So it's in between a fairy tale and something serious, as far as I understand what fable is. That I probably got that wrong. Somebody look it
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Did anybody see Streets of Fire?
I played the video. Oh, that's Streets of Rage, the video game. Sorry. Sorry.
I remember Streets of San Francisco with Carol Malden.
Hello,
Cole
Timmy.
Malden. Yeah.
And
Ah,
Michael
okay.
Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Yeah. Of course.
Sidestep, I do believe. I think.
Mm.
Okay. At hashtag Conv 2024, Francis Ford Coppola says he never cared about the money when it came to self-financing. Hashtag Megalopolis.
He'll care about it if it bombs.
I was going to say, because didn't he pretty much go broke making the first Godfather? Or was it, maybe it was the third Godfather I'm thinking of, but he went broke like making one of the Godfather movies. He banked a lot of money on it.
He did, yeah. I think he's made a mistake. Really, this film should have came out 10 years ago because cinema today is not the monster that he was dealing with 20 years ago. In fact, all the old school directors now cannot get a good amount of money from ticket sales on cinema these days,
Mm.
because the whole playing field of people going to the cinema and streaming, it's all changed now. So I hope this guy makes his money back, or even more so, but I doubt it, because
Yeah.
the people of
Yeah.
today, they don't watch films like what he's producing.
No,
So
I read-
I agree.
I read that this is so bad that nobody wants to distribute it. So it makes me question the standard ovation, really. I don't think he's going to make any money. If it's so bad he can't get a distributor, I don't think he's going to make any money.
I think they'll find a distributor. I mean, he's still Coppola. He's still Francis Ford Coppola. And that name still means something in Hollywood. It doesn't mean a lot to most people nowadays, but it still means something to people who hold money, who hold the drawstrings, right? So I think that he'll get I think he'll get a distributor, but I think Ian's right. This should have come out in like the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, and you probably would have had a bona fide hit on your hands. As it is.
How did it take him so long to get it done? I mean, it's not like he's not had time, and he must have had money or found a backer in 40 years. How did it take him till now?
Well, a lot of things could stop him from actually making the film fast. Like he didn't have enough money to do what he really wanted to do, because it's a passion project, right?
He did well with his wine.
Yeah. So if you didn't have enough money to make exactly what you want on screen, you're going to wait, aren't you? Because it's a passion project, and that's what he did. So he probably collected the money 2 years ago and then started shooting.
There you go, Dommy. Didn't Peter Jackson have trouble finding a studio?
He did, yeah, he did.
Yeah, there you go, folks.
He sure did.
Again, that's different time. Today, the audience, which is young people, they're looking at TikTok, man. I don't know any young person that goes to cinema these days.
There you go, Swap Shop. Go on, Rennie.
I feel like everybody has really short attention spans anymore, and
Did you say something?
Yeah, what was that?
Very funny. But no, I feel like if you don't make something that's just really, really eye-catching, like 24/7, that just kind of pops, then people lose interest,
But
I don't
it's
think
like dangling keys. You have to constantly dangle those keys.
Can I just say something, right? But we've got another problem as well, which I just realized a couple of days ago. Look, my niece came round and to watch a film with me, right? She wanted to watch The Thing. Okay, so the first 20 minutes of The Thing, Dory, I've got a point here. The first 20 minutes of The Thing, she's looking at her phone, right? Then when the first monster happens, they're paying attention. But, right, on top of that, when there's a tense scene, she just grabs the control and speeds up. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? It's
too intense.
Too intense. Yeah, they can't take it. They really can't take it. They really want to speed it up. They want to get past that intense moment and carry on watching the film.
One of the best films ever made.
This
That's
is
like anxiety.
Yeah, so sometimes a lot of them are like that, right? So this is what you're fighting against.
Swap Shop at Mr. Brownell's. Hi, folks. Just out running and listening in.
Running now.
Running. Please put your phone away, Swappers. Swappers, I'm in your head.
You can talk about your
Run,
after-hours stuff another time.
Run, fatty. Go on. Run, you bastard. Okay. I will say, I don't think he gives a shit.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
This is his passion project. Yeah, he don't give a shit.
Of course, he doesn't.
Yeah, if he makes money, he'll be pleased. I get the feeling if he doesn't care.
He's at age where he doesn't give any.
Yeah,
any
he don't give flying.
Because he's old as hell. He don't care.
He don't care.
Yeah.
I think he's provided for his is it grandchildren and family. Yeah. So if he drops down dead tomorrow, they're happy, they're sorted. I don't think he gives a shit.
I don't know if they'd be happy.
He don't give a shit. Well, you know what I mean. Financially, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I think if I were Coppola and I, at that age, and I've put everything that I have into a passion project that has taken, 40 plus years to develop, I'm not going to care what you think either. I'm going to be pleased with what I put out. And if it makes a ton of money, swell, gravy, awesome. If it doesn't, screw you. I made what I.
If it doesn't, ask gravy.
I'm not sure. I think he must care. He must care.
No, he does
He
care.
must, I think he
It
cares.
does, but it won't
it
be a
still
deal
doesn't look
breaker if
good
it
to
doesn't.
me.
Yeah.
I
Right.
reckon it'll end up on streaming.
Mhm.
That's what I reckon. It'll end up
I
on
reckon
streaming.
it'll have a short
Okay.
theater release and it'll
Streaming.
move to
Okay.
streaming
we
within a
shall,
month.
We shall. Well, most films do nowadays. So, okay, let's move on.
I just had a thought.
Is it moving
He's
on?
Rocky's brother-in-law,
Who?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Well,
Talia
but-
Shah's his sister, right? That makes him Rocky's brother-in-law.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
fictional
So they did
universe.
that. Let's
yeah.
move on. Okay.
Goodness.
Bit of an update from last week on this.
What?
Creatives, including I'll just get straight to the chase. Shogun seasons 2 and 3 in the works at FX,
How
Hulu.
many episodes was the season 1?
10.
10. Oh, wow. Usually it's 8 these days, isn't it?
Right? Or 9 if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. All right. So 20 episodes.
There's going to be another 2 seasons, folks.
Yeah, get lost.
Hmm.
Get lost.
Bin
Yeah.
Yeah.
out of ideas.
This is just for money. This is just for money. They done it. They done a good job. Didn't like the ending. Didn't like the final episode. A lot of people did. That's fair enough. But
well,
anything beyond the story that they told is now just for money.
well, maybe we'll see how good they are then.
Was it only one book then that
Yeah.
came out?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to make up season 2 and 3 then?
Yeah.
All right.
So still get stuff. That's what I say.
I've still to watch. I think I'm going to watch the original first.
Richard Chamberlain.
I've never seen it.
I
I just kind of missed it when it was on TV.
Hmm.
Okay, let's move on.
25
Yay!
years. The Phantom Menace released.
I think this was yesterday.
I thought, wasn't it today, the 19th? Or was it
I don't
the
know.
18th? Oh, man.
I don't know either.
25 years ago today, whatever day that was, The Phantom Menace released in theaters.
Roger. Yeah.
Roger. Okay, are we impressed now?
Not really.
No, don't give a shit
No.
about Star Wars anymore. Thanks, Ryan
I-
Johnson. Eat
Apparently,
all
I
the
should do a
dicks.
stream all 6 about this.
Have you not already done a
May
Phantom Menace stream?
19th, 1999, by the way. So it was today.
Wow!
Liam's appendage.
Do not mention Liam's appendage.
He's
you-
he's Frank Dribbin, isn't he now?
Yeah,
Dear, oh
he
dear.
is. Okay, anything to add then, folks? Are
Roger.
we?
Mm-mm.
No.
Roger.
I'm still
Okay,
angry
let's
about
move
it.
on then.
I
Okay.
have
still
something
angry.
to say.
I think I've gotten past it, Barbara, and I've just turned to indifference.
I
be
think
honest.
Screen Rants
Well-
were shilling about this before we came on, saying that this has a bigger cultural impact on Star Wars than what Star Wars did itself. And I just thought,
Yeah.
what a load of bollocks.
How stupid.
Who's Screen Rant? Is that a YouTube channel or is that
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shilling
Who is it?
hard today they
Um,
were.
who are the people behind it?
Idiots.
Yeah. What he
Okay.
said.
Let's
Um,
move on then.
Yeah, I'm still angry about it. Same.
19 years ago.
19 years ago today, so this must have been yesterday. then. Revenge of the Sith released in theaters.
What was the most disappointing thing about Revenge of the Sith?
All
I
of
can
it.
tell you. When Samuel L. Jackson got killed, that was the most disappointing thing. And the way he
I
got
don't know.
killed as well. I was like,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
I
expected
agree.
General Grievous to be more of a badass
It had a
and
great
force to
score.
be reckoned with. I was really disappointed because they advertised the hell out of him, especially like with the toys and stuff.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, he's gonna be so cool, and it's like weak.
He was smoking too much cigarettes when he kept coughing. Was this the wrong one? Which one that
No,
kept
that's
coughing?
him.
Yep.
Oh,
Here's the
okay.
thing, though,
Grievous.
right? Mace Windu might be alive.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, I was so disappointed because I loved Mace Windu in the
Mace Window.
window. Yeah, I liked him. I thought he was a badass, and then he just gets killed just like that. I was like, what was the point? What was the
Well,
point?
for me, it was when Vader went, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my big. That's
I
my
really
big.
hate that.
I hate
What
it.
about that stupid line? No, I've got the high ground. What the hell are
It's
you
over,
talking
Anakin.
about?
I have
It's
the
over,
high ground.
Anakin.
What are you
What?
talking about?
I've only seen this film once, and that was in the cinema.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's terrible.
Because I
Lame.
really do not want to watch this again.
It's terrible. My biggest beef is the sequels are so awful that it made people nostalgic for the prequels, and I hate that because the prequels were awful too.
I actually like the prequels, and I will be honest, I feel like the Revenge of the Sith was the best out of the three. That's just my
Yes, and
personal
that's
opinion.
not saying
Yeah.
much.
Well, but to each their own. You know, I feel like even like with the sequel trilogy, the prequels still felt like Star Wars. Lucas made it feel like it was in the same universe. There's something to be said about that. I mean,
Barbara
but
Johnson is right.
that's just my personal opinion. So
Thank you, Jay.
Hello, MC. Revenge.
I will agree. Revenge of the Sith is probably the
MC.
best of the three out of the prequels, but they're still not good. And George Lucas managed to take his own material and just forget what made Star Wars and Empire and Return of the Jedi such icons of cinema history.
Well, the problem is he didn't forget. He just didn't know because he didn't direct. He only directed Star Wars, and that was under duress. And Empire was directed by Kirshner, and
that's right.
Also he
It's
just came
still
up with
his
the
creation.
ideas, didn't he? Yeah, he just came up with the ideas. So literally, other people were making Star Wars, the Star Wars that we know. So so when he got to do the prequels, he was totally in charge. And it goes to show how. Wait, stop interrupting me. And it just goes to show, right, how bad he is as a director and as a writer. So there you go.
Oh yeah, the dialogue is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
May I speak now, please, Ian?
Go for it.
No.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Go for it, mate. Go on.
Do it.
Okay. It's the Phobos. Hello, my friend. The least shit of the three, maybe.
Yeah,
I
to
can
each their
understand
own.
why
You're
people
welcome to
don't
their
like
opinion.
it. Yeah, I can understand why people don't like it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is.
Yes. Talking.
It
Yes.
isn't what it is. It's something else.
Okay.
Z, what do you reckon?
Oh, I love this. One of my favourites. The only 6 Star Wars films they made ever.
What do you like? The Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's one of my favourites. Yeah,
Really?
I was gonna say, I thought I remembered Z saying he liked it. I'm surprised he's being quiet over here.
Like,
So-
Oh, no, no.
One of your
I-
favorites in what
I
way? Like top 3?
No, top 1. It's my favourite Star Wars film.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's a
Really,
lot
though,
of people
truthfully.
that
No,
like
truthfully,
whatever
the
floats
Revenge of
your
the
boat.
Sith.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever floats your
I've got
boat, you know.
I've got a 4-hour cut of this intermixed with the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars animated series.
What?
And it's absolutely peak cinema. I love my
No,
4-hour
you
version
can't
of
make
Revenge
your
of the
own
Sith.
pretend it's real. What do you think of the actual one that got cinematic release? Where do you rate that among the 6?
4.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. On that bombshell, let's move on then.
Move along.
We'll probably do a live stream of that next year.
Well, you'll be
Oh,
on your own
Lord.
there.
Okay. Daisy Ridley wants John Boyega to return as Finn in her new Star Wars movie.
Right,
It
so she can
feels
put him
like
down.
we should. Yeah.
Who gives a
Good luck with
fuck
that,
what
love.
she thinks?
Good luck.
She's like one
Good
of the
luck with that,
shittiest
love.
Star Wars characters ever. So who gives a fuck? Plus, they shit on Finn so hard. Why would he want to come back?
He won't come back.
Money.
He won't.
Yeah,
I
he'll
mean,
come back for the
a lot of
money if they
money,
they
yeah.
want him back, guaranteed, 100%.
Yeah,
He's not set
that
the
is
world
true.
on fire since Star Wars finished, did he? He'll
Mhm.
take the money. He bitched about it, but he didn't mind being a millionaire.
Here you go. Both could use the work. That's what it boils down to ultimately, isn't it?
That is true.
It is. Name me one single thing that Daisy Ridley has been in apart from Star Wars.
She's
Mother
been
on
in
the
some-
Orient Express.
Yeah,
She was
she's
in
been
my
some
bed last
stuff.
night. So there you go.
Was she
Oh,
really?
shut up, Ian. Get the hell out.
He was wearing his Star Wars t-shirt.
I was indeed. She
Is
was
that the
on
one
my
that
Star
says,
Wars t-shirt. Sorry?
Ray is the bestest ever.
No, it's a picture
She's
that Swapper sent me, and he printed
Did
on
she
t-shirt
steal
for me.
your heart? Did she steal your heart because she stole everything else?
Yeah,
See
exactly.
what did that?
Exactly. Yeah, she's not a bad actress, tell you the truth. You know, I've seen her and stuff, but I saw her on stage actually the first time I saw. But you know what? I don't think this film should be made.
This will lose
Waste of
500
time.
million after
Yeah,
reshoot.
waste of time. It's
Oh,
waste.
I don't think it will ever happen either.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, they both come back for the money, but honestly, who cares?
okay. What about this then? Legend in his own lifetime. Side effects, mostly in French made.
Yeah, that's it.
I'd watch that.
Yes.
T-shirt I've got. That's the t-shirt I've got.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
I'd watch
Yeah.
that.
That's the one. KK, you're listening. French maid's outfit. That's the one.
You know, I'm surprised we've
Okay.
never seen anybody in the chat with the name KK's neck, with like a big old close up of her neck.
Swappers,
That
are you
would be
listening?
amazing.
KK's neck. Yeah. New Stooge account there, mate.
Who was scared of
Let's-
that? Was it Little Platoon?
Talking.
Was it Little Platoon that was scared of it? I can't remember.
I think it was.
I think it was
Cynic that was
Cynic. Yeah,
terrified of
Cynic's
it.
Oh,
got.
Cynic,
Yeah,
that was
Cynic's
it.
got a bit of
Yeah.
a thing. For
Nightmare
that.
fuel. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. This show's going to be over before we know it, folks.
I know.
We're piling through these. Spider-Man 4 is reportedly set to begin filming this fall. That's autumn. And
Wow.
will release late 2025.
So, question: is this the Tom Holland Spider-Man or the
Yeah.
Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire Spider-Man movie?
You.
Yeah, I think it's the
I
Tom
think it's
Holland
the
one.
Tom Holland one.
Yeah.
Weak.
Weak. Did you say?
Weak.
Weak.
Why is it weak?
Because he's not that great of a Spider-Man. He's more
Isn't
Spider
he?
Boy, and he's Tony Stark's little protege rather than being the real Peter Parker, who's a genius that can do all this shit because he's so smart. And you know, I don't know if anybody read the comics, but Peter Parker had a really hard life. He struggled, and one of his two highlights is being Spider-Man and doing the right thing and saving people. But you know, in his personal life, it's pretty rough. And this dude has it pretty well. It's not Spider-Man to me.
But Rennie, the real Spider-Man is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and the other
Yeah.
two are just branches out from different universes, isn't it? So we got what you mentioned there. We exactly got that in the Raimi version, didn't we?
Yes.
If you are
Yeah.
in the UK, the Spider-Man films are re-released.
Yeah, no, all of them.
Cineworld
Yeah, all of them.
during August, I do believe.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so are we in Fuse for this? Yes, no.
I might go and see it.
Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
yes.
I liked all the other ones, even though they weren't amazing. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always good. I've never not been entertained watching Spider-Man, even the old cartoons.
Question.
Even
I mean, I'll
the Nicholas
probably
Hamill
see it,
version.
Christ.
Yeah.
I'll probably see it. I don't know that I'll see it in the theater, but I'll probably see it.
Okay, let's move on then. This is going to be a really quick show this evening. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Reynolds on Huge Jackman returning as Wolverine. I think we can all see now that Huge is a liar, a bald-faced, horrible coward, and a liar.
Now you guys know that they're really good friends and they give each
Yeah.
other shit on social media 24/7, right? It's really hilarious. It's
This
a lot of
is-
banter.
Yeah. I think it's funny that he gives him
Yeah.
shit about saying that he'd never be Wolverine again and then
Yeah.
showing up as Wolverine. But yeah, they're buds in real life. So
Yeah, I
And
think it's
money.
cute.
And
Yeah,
money.
well, there's that
And
too.
money, yeah. Obviously, he said he'd never return back to the role, which is
Lots
something
of
that
it.
John Boyega said. So just don't trust them. If enough money's put in front of anybody, they'll go, yeah, all right then.
That's right.
For instance, if you put £2.50 in front of me right now, I'd knock you off. Quite simply. Everybody's got their price. Mine's not particularly high.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you owning that, Z. That's pretty great.
Hey, look who's here, everybody. Speak of the devil, it shall appear. Kathleen Kennedy's neck. I'm here.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Hugh Jackman looks that's a really good picture, isn't it? Looks like
badass
ripped
motherfucker.
AF, and he's 50-something years old, man.
Same
Is that a real
I think
picture?
it's same age as me.
Isn't that a fan picture? That isn't the actual one he is in the
No, it's
film.
in the film, I think.
No, that's the real
film.
one, I do believe.
Yeah, from
I
the
think
film.
that's yeah.
I'm not sure.
Every single picture you see of him in the Wolverine suit, he looks pretty jacked. So
I thought somebody
Wow.
had made this picture here to make it look more like the original costume because the one
No,
he was.
no.
in the film.
No,
possi-
no, he's
yeah,
wearing
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much the-
possibly, yes. Possibly Melvin. That, yeah.
In the Deadpool, he wears that costume.
yeah, he wears like
Mhm.
basically the X-Men animated series / like comic book costume.
Yeah.
You go, Boosh McFadden. Oh, my friend. He's 50 steroids old.
Yeah.
They'll be the best steroids in the world, though, I can assure you.
Can you remember the first time you saw X-Men on screen? I was so excited. I thought it was excellent. I really did. The first one. I just thought, wow.
It was
I
great. I love
liked
the second
it.
one as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
second was
X2
better.
is the best
Yeah.
one. Mhm.
That opening
Ne-
scene with Nightcrawler just blows me away every time.
Never
I
got
watch
into
it.
him. You like being
Brilliant.
blown, don't you?
Yeah,
got-
such great use of his powers.
Yeah. I
Dude,
got really
yes.
excited when he was in the bar and they picked on him and then his claws came out and he said Bob. And I was like, oh, this is the comic. This is the
That's
comic.
right.
Like,
Is it a
so
gay
cool.
bar? Gay
It
bar?
was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good scene. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Oh, okay. Drew Gordon. I was excited. Very
You
good.
see what he did there?
Clever pun.
I
That
wish-
was a Brown
McFadden.
joke.
Alan Cumming, was he? Was great in the
Yes.
role.
He was an amazing Nightcrawler.
He was.
The one thing I wish they would have done
Amazing.
was I wish they would have specified that he was Mystique's son. They kind of alluded to it and gave like little hints, but they didn't really say. So if you didn't read the comics, you really wouldn't have caught that.
He's Mystique's son.
Yes, he's Mystique
Talk
and
about the-
Azazel's son. Mhm.
Talk about the apple falling far from the tree, yeah?
Well, he got Azazel's
Maverick,
powers, but Mystique's skin color, pretty much. so.
Kathleen Kennedy's neck. Hey, I can't change my name back.
Tough
Stop.
luck,
Oh, no.
Swatters.
It should have been Kathleen Kennedy's wattles.
Waddle.
No, 'cause the skin under a chicken neck's called the wattles, isn't it? The wattles.
Wait a moment. I thought he was running. How did he have time to to do that?
I ask this every week. Are we looking forward to Deadpool Wolverine?
I'll go and see it.
Yeah, I'm
Kind of.
gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
we're
will
going
be
to go
there.
see it, aren't we? Well,
Well, I would
yeah.
love to see this film. I would really be looking forward to it if Disney wasn't involved. But I expect Disney to shut all over.
Ah,
That's true.
Just what I expect.
I
hope
I'm
it's
still
good. I
gonna go.
want it to be great. I want it to be great. I'm just
Yes.
very
Yeah.
dubious.
I
We
want it
wanna
to
be
be great as
entertained.
well because everybody, I mean, everybody wanted to be able to see Wolverine and Deadpool together because, like Reddy said, if you had read the comics, you know, there's such a fun relationship between him and Wolverine in the comics. So this seemed like a perfect thing for him to come out of retirement and do. But but with Disney's involvement, I feel like it could be held back a lot, even though they still promise that it's going to be rated R.
cheers,
We'll
darling.
see.
I do believe I read somewhere runtime of about 2 hours 10 minutes. So we're getting
Yes.
value.
That's what they're announcing at the moment is that the runtime is 2 hours and 7 minutes.
value. Okay. Fingers crossed, please.
Yeah, I really want this to be good. And I know, like, aside from Wolverine not being short, like Hugh Jackman is the perfect fit for the role. He has totally taken the Wolverine persona on. Even though X-Men 3 was kind of shitty, I love that they brought the fastball specials into it. He really does embody Wolverine so well. So, and same with Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. So I really need this to be good.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm right there with you. I need this to be good.
Did any of you watch that Wolverine fan film that was doing the rounds?
Is that a new one?
It's called Logan the Wolf. Logan the Wolf, a Wolverine fan film.
I don't really watch fan films.
It's about 12 minutes long, and it's basically, I don't know what it's meant to be. It's kind of like Wolverine's a Viking. So obviously not canon, but it was quite good. I thought I watched it today. Quite good.
There is a caveat to all this.
Hang on, I'll drop the link in the chat.
Can you imagine Kevin Feige will be going around like a dog with two dicks if this makes one bill, which it's going to do. But anyway, okay, your money will be giving Feige a promotion. Let's move on. So this has kind of been confirmed this week. It's officially happening. Netflix has officially ordered a sequel to Happy Gilmore starring Adam Sandler.
It's too late.
Does this complete his contract with Netflix or something? Because didn't he have a contract with Netflix that was like...
Yeah, he has to make, I don't know, is it 10 mediocre movies that nobody asked for?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. God, I can't stand Adam Sandler.
Are they going to exude? I can't either. I don't either.
I don't get it.
I don't understand his appeal. He's hopelessly unfunny.
I mean, there Bob Barker's body.
Welcome to talking over each other.
Punch him out again.
But you know what, though? His films do really well on Netflix. That's why Netflix keeps him, because a lot of people watch, even the crappy ones they watch. So he's a big draw on Netflix. He wasn't much of a big draw in the on the cinema. But
He's
Netflix,
fucking crap.
He is the most successful actor on Netflix to date, and he makes more money than any actor in.
I like a couple of his movies.
What?
But like Happy Gilmore, the first one's decent, and I liked The Wedding Singer. But aside from that, he's just playing the same character with a different name almost every time.
Maybe that's what it is then.
And it gets annoying because it's the same, like, rage out, like crazy face thing that he does, and it's just not funny after a while.
Yeah, true. The stupid, the angry outbursts and things get a bit.
Do you like him then, Melvin?
I like a lot of Adam Sandler films. Find them very funny. But he's not made a good funny one for a while.
Yeah,
I think the last one might have been The Cobbler was the last really funny one, I think.
The Cobbler?
Yeah.
Beef Cobbler.
Did you see the one where he was in space with that big spider thing? That wasn't very good.
No, I didn't watch that. I heard it was shit.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Okay, so Happy Gilmore 2 on the way. Drew Gordon will be happy. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, hello.
I should just take all my graphics from Hollywood Reporter. They could do all the work for me.
She's so wrong for Supergirl.
DC Studios is wasting no time in settling a release date for #Supergirl now that the movie has found its director. The high-profile movie will fly into cinemas June 26th, 2026.
Who is she?
She's wrong. She's wrong. Totally wrong.
Who is the director?
Don't know, but she doesn't look like Supergirl to me. But I didn't like the Supergirl
Millie,
in The Flash.
What's her name? Millie. She was in
Game of Thrones.
All right, that's from what do you call it? House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
House of Dragon.
She's nowhere near good enough to be Supergirl.
No, but neither was the girl in The Flash.
Cheers,
She
Boosh.
played
There you
Supergirl.
go. Millie Alcock. Really?
Yeah, but she wasn't playing the traditional Supergirl, the girl that was in The Flash. So what we need is a traditional Supergirl, a really, really lovely, beautiful,
feminine,
blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl.
She's Australian, isn't she?
That's what we need.
I do believe.
We don't need this actress to play Supergirl. She just looks mean and weird.
Yeah,
So,
she's
I
got a
guess
bit
that's
of
what
like
they're going
a
for.
face like a pug dog.
Welcome to body shaming on
Well,
the
get her
guests'
weird ass off the
views.
screen.
no, but I think Mega Geek's right. I think she does have kind of a mean face.
Yeah,
she
she
just
does.
has. She's got RBF all over the place here. So
Yeah.
Like a spoiled child that doesn't get what she wants from daddy, kind of thing.
yeah,
The Hollywood is so against beautiful people these days. It's frightening. It really is.
That's why I can't get a job there.
Wah, 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 wah. Moving on.
Ba-dum-tish.
Try the veal. Yeah. I mean, I just think Hollywood has a they just don't like good-looking people anymore on screen.
Yeah, because they're all ugly bastards.
Yeah.
And they get triggered
seen-
because you're beautiful, I'm ugly.
Bridgerton has started a new season, and it's just I don't know what it's about, right? But the main lead girl is this portly woman with red hair.
Poor.
I don't want to say fat, do I? I say
No,
portly.
poor. Very
Yeah.
diplomatic.
So
word,
she's
poor.
looks like
Doesn't that-
she's the main star, and I'm just confused because usually with something like that, you get someone really gorgeous looking.
Portly. She big
So I don't
boned.
know. She's
Or,
very big boned.
Skinny deficient.
Festively
Oh.
plump.
Okay.
Festively
I'm not touching that one. Let's move on.
Who is the director of this?
Oh,
Superman
I read
Supergirl
somewhere,
film?
but I've forgotten. He's a bald geezer.
Helen Slater was perfect as Supergirl. The film was shit.
Yes,
bald
but
geezer
she
with-
looked the
I really like
Stubble.
that film. I love that film, and it
Oh,
had
do
a
you?
great cast as well.
Mm.
Peter
Supergirl was a
O'Toole and
cute movie for
Peter
what it
Cook
was.
and Faye Dunaway.
So you
Yeah.
like Adam Sandler and Supergirl?
Yeah, look, it's not
Wow.
really win Oscars, but I was entertained. The Supergirl movie, the one with Helen Slater, I thought that
Yeah,
was
Helen Slater.
She was nice.
great
But
fun. Back in the 80s, anyway, when I last seen it.
Well, she
But,
looked great a couple years ago. I met her at a con near my home, and she looked really great for
Who?
being her age. Helen Slater.
Yeah, she was in the Supergirl TV
She's-
show as the
yeah.
mother, wasn't she? So
Mhm.
she looked good.
She
in that.
was in The Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox.
She was,
that
yes,
her?
she was gorgeous
Mhm.
in that. Oh my god, gorgeous woman. Whew.
yeah, she's a
Yeah.
cutie.
fat lobber. Peter O'Toole said he cannot remember a single day's filming on the set of Supergirl. Very,
He went about 40 years drunk, didn't he? So
very,
Yeah.
very drunk. Very drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then. Let's move on.
Okay.
when they were making Lawrence of Arabia, him and Omar Sharif were always drinking and gambling. And halfway through the film, they got like half the pay, and they had a break in filming, and they went away and spent all of it drinking and gambling, and then come back,
Christ.
finished the film, got the rest of the pay, and then went and spent the rest. And like within a few weeks of finishing shooting the film, they were skint again.
Wow.
Mm.
Good
Living the dream.
times.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, let's move on then.
Good times.
Peter Jackson says the Hunt for Gollum movie will explore Gollum's backstory and delve into
Why?
those parts of his journey we didn't have time to cover in the earlier
Why?
films. Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens,
Why?
Lord of the Rings trilogy, will write the script.
Okay,
Am
can
I
I
allowed
just
to swear?
say,
Can I
You're
swear?
going
I
to-
won't swear.
as
I
well
won't use
as someone,
expletives.
as someone who
Why?
Fuck
read
Peter
all the
Jackson.
books,
Fuck him. He fucked
as someone
the
who read
Hobbit.
all the
Fuck
books
him. Don't care
several
what he thinks.
times.
Don't let him
Really?
make anything again. There you go.
Okay,
Sorry,
can
carry on,
everybody
Eddie.
hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As because I keep trying to talk. So, as someone who's read all the books several times over and over again, I do not understand what you can possibly do to stretch out Gollum's story to where it's interesting enough to make into one movie, much less the rumored 2 movies that is supposed to be the Hunt for Gollum. What can you do to stretch out this stuff? It's bad enough that they made The Hobbit
Don't
into
know.
3. We do not need to know what happened with Gollum because they tell you in the Fellowship of the Ring book and a little bit of the appendices. We don't need to see minute by minute. We do not need to see that.
Money, money, money.
Yep.
Not everybody needs a backstory. Anakin didn't need a backstory
be
either. He was
funny.
fine knowing that Vader used to be somebody called Anakin, and that would have done. And
Well,
leave
and
it
think
at that.
about it.
And you give too much information, it just destroys it. Gollum is fine as he is. Leave it alone. Peter
Exactly.
Shouldn't be allowed to make films anymore. It can't be trusted.
Think about it this way. The two people that mainly hunted for Gollum in the books were Aragorn and Gandalf. Are we having Viggo Mortensen and Ian McKellen reprise their roles to go on a little buddy hunt for Gollum, like
No.
2 films? I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, both of these people are writers on the.
Isn't Andy
Lord of the Rings
Serkis directing
trilogy.
it?
He is, and Peter Jackson is producing.
Yeah. Well, they were writers on the Hobbit trilogy and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They're both credited on there. But Fran Walsh is also Peter Jackson's wife.
I see.
Well,
Wow.
if it's good, we'll say yay. But
I can't be asked. Can't be asked. Moving along.
Go on. You know you want it. You want Gollum, the teenage years.
No,
We're
thank
gonna
you.
Have
Gollum
a weekly
Junior
Gollum.
High.
Yeah. A weekly
You know
Gollum
what?
show on the CW.
I can actually see them making Gollum non-binary and finding out that there's nothing beneath the loincloth. So, yay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a Gonzi.
I was going to say, they're one of movies' first they thems, aren't they?
That's right.
I'm trying to make a funny reference to Gollum first time he cracks one off in a movie title, but I can't think of anything. But okay, let's move on. Move along.
Was that a joke?
Yeah, apparently.
A bad one.
Oh,
in case you missed it, I can't speak. Donnie Yen's Kane is getting a hashtag John Wick spin-off. The project is set to shoot in Hong Kong in 2025. No director for the movie announced yet, but the script is being written by Robert Ashkins.
Well, here's hoping it's good.
Yeah, I hope so as well. Donnie Yen was the favourite character of mine in the last John Wick movie. He literally stole the show as his blind assassin.
Yeah.
And I'd certainly love to see a bit more of him. But I'm just worried with the what's it called? I've forgotten what the hotel's called now.
The Continental.
Yeah, the Continental and is it the Ballerina shorts series that they might be diluting the IP too much too soon.
Really?
Yeah, just adding too much to it too fast.
Donnie Yen, he's in his 60s, isn't he?
But he looks amazing.
He's approaching 60. I think he's the same age as me, I think.
Yeah. He looks great.
He does look great. I have always liked him in just about anything that he's ever done. He everything that he does, he just sort of levels it up a little bit.
Yeah, amazing.
He does.
He was the highlight of Wick.
He was.
Was it 4?
Yeah, it was 4.
But please, if you're going to do a Donnie Yen spin-off, please do not pepper it with action all the way. Action like every second. Please just give us time to breathe and then give us some really good action, because that's what was wrong with John Wick 4. The action was too much. The first time you watch it, you enjoy it. Second time you watch it, you're like, I'll get on with it. Third time you watch it, you're like, oh, geez, more action.
I don't think that was the only thing wrong with John Wick 4, like the bulletproof suit and things like that. They just run out of ideas.
Stupid,
and now they're flogging it to death. I think they should probably just leave it alone.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's an issue with a lot of these, like what we've been talking about. They take these great properties, Lord of the Rings or John Wick or whatever, and they run them into the ground until people don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
They need to give it a name, like call it something like Spin-off Indifference or something.
Maggie complaining about too much action.
Well, only on John Wick 4. I mean, you've got to admit though, the first time you see it in the cinema, it's great, it's exhilarating. But then when you watch it again, you're like, okay. And then the third time, you're like, well, just get on with it.
Rebecca Gold, will you be letting the audience breathe and then
you know what?
The action?
I'm expecting everyone to literally lay into Rebecca Gold and tell me how bad it is. So I'm waiting for that.
Oh, Ian.
Can you imagine?
Sorry, go ahead.
So, I say, can you imagine the shit Drinker's going to get when his short film comes out?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But just got to put your big boy pants on and take it, ain't you?
Yeah.
I mean?
Well, I mean,
That's what he said.
He's made his name kind of ripping other people's films apart. I reckon
Yeah.
they're going to come after him, aren't they? They're going to come after him.
Yeah, mine's is smaller though because he's got like millions watching him. I've only got Brown's channel, Dan's channel, so
and everybody here's on your side.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
You'll get misquoted on social media, or they'll clip you and they'll be like, "See, Mega Geek is such a hater."
Yeah, well,
they'll be just going, it's shit.
Yeah, well.
Okay, let's move on.
Expecting that.
Yeah, you could start your own stream, Mega Geek, and call it the Shit Show.
Not a bad idea, actually.
Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to Mega Geek's Shit Show.
No, I was actually looking for a new name for this stream. That might be an idea. The Game of Thrones spin-off, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, releases on Max.
Is he going to be in it then? Is this fella headlining it?
Who is it? John?
No, this is long before he's born.
Oh, okay. Because he hasn't really made it big, has he? I mean, he made a couple of films after it, and you thought he was going to, really be big, but he really hasn't hit the big.
I did see a tweet today. I think it's 5 years since what was it called? Finished.
What's that? What?
Game of Thrones.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Did it finish in 2019 or 2018? I
well,
can't
it said
remember.
5. Was it 5 years?
That would be 2019 then. I just swear it was earlier than that. But
I think it was just before lockdown, because I remember being at work. Yeah.
I
just remember being like,
and I just gave up on it. I gave up on it after 2 seasons.
I really liked it up until season 7, and then that happened. I was like, and then season 8, I'm like, why did I even waste all this time watching this show?
I know a lot of people loved it though, but for me, 2 seasons.
I loved the first maybe 5-6 seasons. 7, 6 started to become a little bit iffy, and then 7 was, and then 8 was like, oh dear God, what have you done? And I have not checked out House of Dragons because of that.
Same here, Barbara. I won't do it.
Yep.
It's not worth it because we know where it ends.
Flav, 8 years down the toilet.
Yeah.
It could be 9 years.
Fool me twice. Shame on George Jr.
You go, Tim A, season 7 and 8 never happened. It was all about
sage advice.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms is 3 novellas, and it's about future King Aegon, who call Dunk and Egg, and the knight is Sir Duncan the Tall, and the king becomes the squire. You don't the oil, you just think he's like an orphan or something, and he becomes the squire, Sir Duncan, and they have some adventures. But it's not written in the same way as the Game of Thrones books. It's more like for young adults, so it's not got all the sex and violence and bad language in.
Do you know what? When I think
Duncan of Donuts.
So the first episode, I got invited to BAFTA with Keith to watch the first episode of Game of Thrones, right, with the stars, with Sean Bean and all that. And the director or the producer went up on stage, and he had to apologize for a scene that was going to happen in the first episode.
What?
And it was the scene where the guy pushes the kid off the window. And just think, right? They thought that was bad then. And if you look at the shows now, it's nothing compared to that, is it? Really? Let's face it.
Well, not really. I mean, if they were okay with some mad lad boning his sister, main concern was them throwing Bran out of a window.
Yeah.
You know something? The first episode of Game of Thrones wasn't as gratuitous as a press conference with Russell T. Davis and shooting.
Let's move on that bombshell. Okay, just a couple of little minor politicky things, folks.
Oh, why they do that?
Did anybody see this? A Just Stop Oil protester who sprayed New Scotland Yard's revolving sign with orange paint has been cleared of criminal damage after her barrister likened her to American civil rights campaigner
Oh, Jesus.
Rosa Parks.
So
That's a slap in the face to
a
Rosa
white
Parks.
ginger.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
that's
some
what it is.
pink is the same as Rosa Parks.
Ginger
taking a
people get a
stand
lot of
on
sticks,
a
so
bus.
maybe.
I have a question. Is she using oil-based paint?
You'll have to ask her.
Because if she's for the Just Stop Oil and it's oil-based paint,
Yeah,
isn't
does
that
it have
contradictory?
rubber in them?
So more of a water-based emulsion, is what you're saying. I'm here all week.
And acrylic.
But why didn't she get the book thrown at her? Why did they let her off? Because of Rosa Parks? 'Cause she was-
Fancy barrister.
or was it
Dude.
because she's painting the Scotland Yard
So
with
all this,
colours?
these
and stuff?
stories exist to get us annoyed. This isn't real news. These stories
Soy-based.
exist to get us annoyed. It's not a real
Yeah, it's
thing.
true.
It's just,
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
it's not real life. If it was somebody real committing a crime, they probably would have got fined or something. It's still the crap.
Yeah, like you see Greta Thunberg get arrested hundreds of times. She never
Exactly.
gets charged.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. When show me Greta Thunberg's rap sheet. How many times has she been convicted of anything? Been arrested about 9 million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
Convicted
publicity
of
stunt.
nothing.
Well,
How dare
the
you?
thing I
How
just
dare
find really just atrocious is, say what you want, but Rosa Parks was a very peaceful woman. She didn't vandalize any property. She, she did what she felt was the right thing in standing up for the right thing, but she did not break any laws in doing so.
Well, she did. She did.
Well, yeah.
What
if you
an
think
amazing
about that
Doctor
one,
Who
but-
episode as well. So let's.
No, she did. She broke the law, and that's why
Yeah,
she
I
got
forgot
arrested.
that
Okay.
was
Yeah,
against the law. But she didn't damage any property.
No.
She didn't get
Yeah.
violent. Nothing crazy.
Anybody in America at the moment? They got this, in New York. They got this portal. Was it portal connected
Yeah,
to
it's
Portal.
Dublin?
It's like a
Anybody see
webcam with a
this?
screen from one
I
city
did-
to another.
No pun intended. I did titter at this.
Yeah,
Mm.
I watched this
Titter?
clip about 200, maybe 300 times. What did they think was going to happen?
Thank you. What did they think was going to happen? You're going to have people flashing each other, mooning each other, doing horrible things.
Apparently, the woman,
made
if I
the-
read.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I was going to say maybe they thought for a second that human beings could be civilized for a minute. It's a common mistake, I suppose.
I think the woman, she's been on TV before, maybe reality show, or she's a big influencer.
One of them
I read-
diet shows.
What is she, an
she was-
OnlyFans girl
She
or
was kicked out in
something?
the first round.
Oh.
Biggest loser. She got kicked out in round one.
If
Was
she's
that
an
what it was?
influencer, I'm
No,
influenced.
I'm making that up
More.
because look at the size of her backside.
She got big booty.
I'm being cruel.
Yeah, some guys like a badonkadonk. I'm just saying.
A what?
Hey.
A badonkadonk.
That
Jumping
Yeah, it's a
bottom
big booty.
girls, that bottom girls make the rock and world go round.
That's
She's
right.
doing her
Badonkadonk.
part.
Badonkadonk.
So she showed her tits, and then what?
Breasts, Ian, come on. Stop lowering the tone.
Breastises.
Breasticles.
Then
So
they
she-
fenced it. They
she
fenced
showed
it
her
off and
tits.
shut it down.
Oh, right. Is that what they did?
Yeah, it's
after she showed
closed
her
now.
tits? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she spoiled everybody's fun.
The
Maybe
Star-
she had like baloney nipples or something, and they were so traumatized that they're like, I can't. I mean,
the
I don't know.
Stargate is closed, everybody.
Baloney nipples. I've never
Yeah,
heard that one.
look it up. It's disgusting.
Fun backs.
I'm not going to.
So they shut it down.
Who's
because
doing
she
the
did
washing?
that.
Well, I
Not
heard
me.
they.
Barbara.
I heard they did. No, sorry. It's warm here. My windows are open.
How dare
there's a
you
car that would work.
sweat?
Sorry,
Um, So they shut it down, and this is the story. They just shut it down because this woman showed her tits, and that's it.
but I think
Yes.
they.
Yep.
But I do think they reopened it. Didn't they? That's what I heard. That they.
and
had
is some
reopened
guy
it.
going to show his dick then?
Well, that was one
It's
of the
only
reasons-
fair.
Z's booked his flight already. Gavin
So-
I
Blackburn.
want one of these in every single city.
She's not the sole reason. There were other people that came by and they were mooning the portal or flashing it or doing drugs and doing, making obscene hand gestures and things like that.
What?
So but people are going to do awful things. That's
Yeah.
just what it is. but I did hear that they reopened it and now they have a much heavier security presence around it to keep people from doing.
They've got SG1 sat in front of it. You see what I did there?
I did see that one guy on the inside started producing pictures of the two towers.
Oh God!
To show the New York side.
Yeah, that was another thing that they did.
The Peter Jackson movie.
No,
okay. I killed him. Then let's move on.
False flag operation in the US.
Can they hear you though? Is it just picture, or do they have sound as well?
I think they have sound as well.
Oh, right. So you can make friends then. You can talk to someone in another state and then speak to someone over there.
No, in Dublin or New York. That's where it's connected.
Yes, I'm saying you can speak to someone over there, then you can talk, have a conversation just through this thing. No? Yes.
I can't quit you, New York.
I don't know about the conversations, Ian. I'm just in it for the tits.
Okay.
And on that bombshell, let's move on. Okay, lots of Marvel stuff this week. Wesley Snipes react. I should say reacts.
Of his Marvel
return as Blade. And he goes, what?
Because obviously
which means it's legit.
No, it's a lie.
No, don't.
No,
do you remember when Andrew Garfield said he wasn't in the next Spider-Man?
That's true. That's true.
And he absolutely was.
Yeah.
But he even went on a chat show to say that he wasn't in it. It was all a lie, didn't he? And it was only Corridor Crew that sussed it out because they showed behind the scenes, didn't they? And they said it was fake. But the Corridor Crew looked at it and they went, "No, this isn't fake. This is real." And then
Bush McFadden Snipes is like 65. Still looks good.
Still looks
kick
pretty
your
good.
ass.
I thought they had cast.
What's his name from?
What's his name?
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but weren't they?
I think this is going to be a cameo in the Wolverine Deadpool movie.
It is,
yeah. Or they're doing the multiverse somewhere. Yeah.
But you know what? If they cast this guy from Green Book, and because they're so up in their diversity, they'd probably give him an afro, wouldn't they? And 70s flair,
here you go, folks.
Like that, won't they?
Here you go. J.J. Gosling. Snipes is 61. His blade will be rusty. Wah, wah, wah,
if they make it all woke and everything and try to get him back to his African roots, he'll look like the guy from Boney M.
Is that a thinking man's joke? His blade will be rusty.
What do you think?
That's what she
Welcome
said.
to silence.
Move along. I do like his costume though. I love that costume. That's such a badass costume.
It was so cute.
Yeah. Better than the one he wore in the second one, that's for sure.
Yeah, agreed.
Blade 2, what a fantastic film Blade 2 is.
It is.
At the amazing. Let's move on.
Oh, gold.
Change the name again.
Fuck off.
So it looks like the finally found name. Agatha all along will premiere on September 18 on Disney Plus.
Move along.
Yeah, does anybody care? Is anybody going to watch it?
Daredevil Born Again releases March 2025 on Disney Plus.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to watch one
see.
episode, and if it doesn't work for me, I'm abandoning it.
Yeah, I think I'm at that point too. I'll watch it. I'll watch maybe the first 2 episodes to see what it's like. But if it doesn't grab me the way the Netflix one did, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it unless somebody I trust says it's good. I'm not going to waste my time with anything Disney does until I am convinced.
Who would be a good person who you trust then? Who would be if somebody says it's good? Who
would I trust? Who would I trust?
Well, not Mega Geek.
I don't know. Some weirdo on the internet. Some weirdo on the internet.
Okay.
That's my trust list.
Yeah, don't go with Brown. He liked Barry.
I never watched. I think I watched the first episode of Daredevil.
The season's really good,
and I just never watched it.
I thought all of them were good. The last season wasn't as good as the first or the second, but you know, it was a solid TV show. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
Here you go. There's a list of people who we should trust.
Who can you trust?
She-Hulk. Definitely. Gary.
Probably a good choice.
Beekler.
Yes.
Drinker,
yeah. Maybe.
Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I wouldn't put it past Disney to make it a
Jeremy Jones.
Who's that? The guy that stands in front of Red
with his leather coat. Yes.
Yeah, he's a critic on YouTube. He used to be pretty good.
Now, what about Stuckman? You gonna trust Stuckman's?
No.
Oh hell no! Chris Stuckman can eat a dick.
Chris Stuckman.
I wouldn't trust Stuckman to tie his shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't diss movies anymore because I make movies and it's so
Gary
Glitter.
Jesus.
Gary Glitter.
Yowza. Okay, I think it's a sidestep. I think. Oh yeah, this literally dropped before we.
Is that his new costume?
Vincent D'Onofrio. That as well reveals that Daredevil Born Again originally had no connections with the Netflix series, but now has a lot after a creative overhaul.
Which means that the original script that they have was garbage.
Yeah. Because if
So
it was
they had
good,
to
they wouldn't have
rewrite
changed it.
Plus, everybody wanted Foggy and Karen back, and they weren't originally in it.
Well, I mean, Karen is. If they did do Born Again properly, Karen's essential to it, isn't she? But
yeah, they're not going to make her a drug addict.
They're not. No.
What?
No. Yeah.
Well, in the Born Again comic, she's a junkie who used to do porn.
And also, she sells him out, doesn't she?
Yeah, she sells out Daredevil's real name for a shot of heroin.
Yeah, she does.
Wow.
But complete bitch. They won't treat her like that in this.
Yeah, but Daredevil forgave her, didn't he?
Yeah.
At the end.
That's because he's a Catholic man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did any of you, I assume you all did actually, see the fight between Daredevil and Echo from Echo?
No, I didn't watch that.
No.
It was ridiculous.
Didn't watch it.
You should have absolutely pummeled her into the ground.
God, it was so bad.
Do you trust these same people with this?
No, I don't. But
no,
yeah, so
I'm
that's what you're going to get here. I think that's what you're going to get.
I'll watch the first 2 episodes, and if it doesn't do anything for me, then I'll just stop watching. But I'm a huge fan of Daredevil, and I think Netflix Daredevil was really solid, and I'm hoping.
Yeah, you're a big fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to be good, but I doubt if it will be. I mean, this costume looks a bit shit, actually. But
you see just how bad they treated him in She-Hulk.
Yeah,
they've got no loyalty to the character. They just don't care. They'll just turn him into a ridiculous joke.
Yeah.
I've been streaming about 3.5 years, and this is the second time. Look who it is, everybody. Homer Simpson.
Stop.
No! That ass, though. It's Homer Simpson, everybody. I think Homer's appeared sometime last year. It's Homer, everybody. Look, Homer. Yes!
Is he talking about Daredevil's ass?
It's not real, Brownie.
Welcome to Talking Over. It is. It's Homer.
It's not real.
Send my regards to Marge. Homer.
This is like the voices in your head. They're not real.
It's Homer, everybody. Homer Simpson in the chat, everybody. Say hello to Homer, everybody.
Hi, Homer.
Somebody get Brown a tranquilizer.
Yeah.
You don't know. It is. It's real. You don't know. How do you know?
So they rewrote the script then.
Okay, moving on. So we're kind of semi-hopeful now. Yes, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's if I get a sniff of
want
woke,
it to be
I'm
good, don't
leaving
you?
it. Yeah, I mean,
I
like
do want it to be good.
I like Daredevil. I like the character. I think out of all the superheroes, he's closer to his suffering is closer to Peter Parker, obviously the original Peter Parker. You know, because Peter Parker didn't have any money. His life was really poor and it was hard. And the same thing with Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock became a lawyer, but he didn't become part of the establishment of lawyers. He was helping poor people and stuff like that. And plus, his life was shit as well. So yeah.
Here you go, folks. Anonymous bastard. Brown, the kind of guy, thinks wrestling is real. You mean it's not? It's not
real. What are
You
you
realize
talking about?
WWE
What?
is scripted?
No way.
What?
I
It's
know.
not. What?
Give him the
Okay.
chair, everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's a move on. I think it is.
Move along.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the big one, folks. Ironheart will release on Plus next year, starring Dominique Thorne. No,
Move
Daddy,
along.
no. No,
Move
Daddy,
along.
no. No, I'm looking forward to this, Ian.
Hashtag not interested.
Anthony Ramos. And
You can't see me right now, but I'm literally flipping off my screen.
really?
Oh God,
It's bollocks.
See, here you go. Anonymous bastard. Fuck you. Yes. Wee. Another thief, everybody. Stealing Tony's tech.
I shan't be watching this.
The thing
sir.
is,
You
though,
shall be.
isn't it
I
bad?
shall not.
No.
It's a woman of color, and this woman of
Easy.
color stole something. You know what I mean? It's not right. It's absolutely not.
This was finished 18 months ago.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That
18 months
third
ago.
name,
What's
that's
about?
Han Solo, isn't it? From Solo, is that him? I don't know how you
What?
pronounce that. I can't see.
Yes.
Small.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he
it the
was.
guy that looks nothing like Han Solo?
That's the one. That's the
That's the
one.
one.
I just think it's funny that Reich is part of his last name.
God.
Anyways.
Okay, moving on.
Funny that he's the third in the list.
Oh, please
That's
move
right.
along.
Oh,
Move along.
no.
Move along.
No.
God,
Please, move along. Please.
still flipping off my screen.
Ian, care to read what the grab
Amazon
says?
has confirmed its Tomb Raider series for Prime Video with Fleabag star Phoebe Bloody Stupid Bridged Stupid.
Writer and exec
Idiot.
producer. See,
She's
they're all
an
coming in. Look,
idiot.
they're all coming. Look at this.
You know what?
Gav's overloading, everybody.
It's going to be shit. It's going to be
I think
shit.
Brown would give her one.
A few of the chat would.
It's reasonable to assume it's going to be shit, right? That's a fair guess because
I liked the first Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was stupid, but it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
But she was a
Fleabag
pretty
was
decent
good,
Laura
everybody.
Croft.
She
looked
was
like
awesome.
Laura
She
Croft.
looked like, and she was
Yeah.
awesome as Laura Croft. But the whole
Mhm.
story and the screenplay was really bad.
Yeah.
But she was really good in it. She was really good in it, and she was hot as hell as well.
Hot
in
as
the-
Yeah, at the time she was a hot ticket item for sure.
Yeah. We're not
What
allowed
is
to have
Phoebe
hot women
Waller-Bridger
anymore.
doing in Hollywood that she keeps getting this
Work.
business?
Because she's British and well
I'll tell
spoken.
you. I'll tell you how she gets work, right? Why she's
She's
so
not
popular.
funny.
Okay?
She's
Because
not that beautiful.
No,
I
she's
just-
Well, that's why she's
That's
getting
the
on.
understatement
She's
of the
very
century. She's fucking
masculine.
hideous. She looks like a shaved greyhound.
looks like a greyhound.
Yeah, a shaved greyhound. That's the worst kind.
The reason why she's over there because she's upper class. She's privileged.
It's the voice,
The
yeah.
reason why she got into the industry is because she was privileged, and she comes from money, and it's only from there she'll go to Hollywood. So it was obvious
She
that she
comes
was
from
gonna go
money.
there. Yeah, of course she does. Of course she does.
Oh, okay.
I
see
tried
what
to
you
like
tried to do there.
Fleabag, but I couldn't.
Fleabag was rubbish. Absolute nonsense. Total,
I quite enjoyed Fleabag.
total rubbish.
I'll give it
It was,
that.
in your opinion, Ian.
Yeah, in my opinion, of course.
Yes, of course.
And the first couple of seasons of Killing Eve also good.
Yeah, I liked Killing Eve, the
But
season 1 and 2.
after she left, it went downhill. So
Well, it went downhill through woke, didn't it? It went completely woke, didn't it?
Did we all enjoy what was it called? Indiana Jones.
Didn't
no.
watch it.
I
Don't
couldn't
regret
even-
that.
I tried to sit down with my son, with Johnny Lawrence, to watch it. I couldn't even make it through it. It was so bad.
Did he
Is he still your son?
Did he kick the TV?
He swept the leg.
All right.
Oh,
you know how bad that Dial of Destiny was, right? Like, I'm a big Indiana
Never seen it.
film.
Refuse
Raiders
to
of the
watch
Lost Ark's one of my favorite films of all
Yeah.
time. The first 3 films are fantastic, and watching Dial of Destiny made me feel bad. It made me feel like my dog died or something. It was that horrible.
Why don't you see
That's
if
why I
you can
didn't watch
blag?
it.
Why don't you see if you can blag a seat on Dark Hours review of
What?
Raiders?
I'm on there.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you on
happy
there?
to watch you lot doing it.
Raiders was
No,
great.
ask him if he can come on. He'll probably take you up on it.
See, look, the main problem, not main problem. One of the problems is that Disney and every other stupid production that or studio that's trying to produce films of today, they take in boys' own stuff and they turn it into girls' brand.
What?
And that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And they're so stupid they can't see it doesn't work, and they're still carrying on with this nonsense. Totally.
Here you go, Kathleen Kennedy's neck. Only the first 4 eps of Killing Eve were good. Then it got to all the.
No, I did like season 2, but season 3 was absolute nonsense.
I like season 1, but that was
Thinking Man's Joke, everybody.
But
Raiders of the Lost Ark, very good.
I mean, am I right to say that in season 1, doesn't she get shot in the back? And then when season 2 started, it was like, okay, she's all right. And what happened? Am I right in saying that, or was that another show?
Didn't watch it.
The Chinese girl got shot in the back, right? She, the other Jamie Comer, where her name is, shot her in the back. I'm like, and then when the season 2 started, it was like they forgot about she got shot in the back. I was like, what's going on?
Go on.
I said probably some new main style of bullet that's made out of vitamins or something.
I don't know.
I feel spoilt this evening. Anonymous bastard. You can say Lesbos, Brown. It's an island in Greece. Yes.
It is indeed. But the thespians come from.
Okay.
You know what, right? Somebody should punch her in the face because she punched James in the face.
On that bombshell, let's move on.
In the face.
She does
I
have
will
a
just
punchable
say-
face and a big 5 head.
I will say this channel does not condone violence. And punchable face, I need you to have that as your avatar before we finish. Are you listening, punchable face?
Can you do a AI where it's a fist hitting her face like that? Can you do an AI?
Let's move on.
And her skull giving way below the fist.
Okay, we're a month away from the premiere of The Boys Season 4, but Prime Video gave some good news. Yeah, Season 5 renewed.
Well,
The
here's
Boys.
hoping season 4 is good.
I liked The Boys. I didn't care for season 2. It was okay, but season
Shite.
3 was redeeming. It is very similar to the comics, except for there are a few changes. But I don't know. I like it. The guy that plays Homelander is an amazing actor.
Anthony Starr, fucking amazing.
Yeah, he is freaking amazing. And so he plays the perfect like hero / villain, because anybody who's read The Boys knows that The Boys is kind of like The Watchmen, where it's like, not every superhero is all good or all bad, right? Or every supervillain is all bad. So, you actually get to see, like, there is some evil behind some of these supposed good intentions, or maybe their intentions aren't always good. And it's good to see that, because you have, of course, a lot of comic books where, you've got like the pure of heart and pure of soul. These are not them. So I don't know. I find it to be quite interesting, and I've enjoyed it so far. So I'm looking forward to season 4.
Same here.
I love this show.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
I've never
Anthony
seen
Starr
one
is
episode.
amazing. Really? I
Season
highly-
1 was fantastic. Season 1 was fantastic.
And season 3 was
Season-
pretty freaking good.
Season 3 I thought was shit. It was all like just penises and old naked ladies things, and then
Well, but the comics
modern
are.
day Trump politics. It's like, forget about that stupid shit. I don't
Do you-
care about that.
Do you remember that sequence in, I think it was
Punch
season
Eddie.
1, where the plane. There was something wrong with the plane and
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
And they just left them because there was
It
no
was
way they could
Homelander
save
that
them.
wanted to. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
fuck it. We're not
There's
gonna be
no
able
way.
to do
Yeah.
anything. Sorry.
Yeah. That was that actually sold. That's what sold the series to me.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah.
The plane had been taken by terrorists, and
Yeah.
he killed the terrorist with his laser vision eyes, and he shot the controls of the plane.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
right.
We say this every time we mention Anthony Starr. Banshee, so fucking good. So good is Banshee.
Was that a royal we?
Royal we.
Yes. Okay,
We
I'm
say it,
mentioning
we-
it. Yes. Banshee, amazing. Okay. This is out within is it next month?
Yes.
I think it's next month.
Don't
I think it's
know.
like June 13th or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So we've got not long to wait.
Yeah. I don't want to
Okay.
see penises and things, so I won't be watching it.
Okay. On that bombshell, let's move on then.
I said penis.
Peni.
Said it again. See?
Amazon is moving forward with a sequel to Roadhouse after sharing that 80 million people watched the 2024 film starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, if it's a success, yeah, that's a good
Okay.
reason to make a sequel, isn't it? So if it's a success, it's fine. And I've got nothing against people making sequels to successful films.
Roadhouse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, from all accounts, this movie was absolute dog shit, wasn't it?
It
I've not
was,
seen
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Was
heard
it bad?
it sucked.
No, but the thing is, though, as the same thing with Adam Sandler, if there's an audience for it, you might as well feed the audience because that's what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? So, this film was shit, but unfortunately, it was a huge success. So, if I was Amazon, of course, I'd make a sequel to it. 80 million people watched it. Come on, you can't ignore that.
80 million people clicked. Everything's just data driven now, folks.
It doesn't matter if
Metrics
they're
driven.
reading the metrics, then that's how they're reading the metrics, and it's considered success. So what else can you say? You know, it's just when they make things that you don't want to watch, and then they make a sequel to that thing that nobody wants to watch. That's when you should complain. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Do they have a thumbs up button or a thumbs down button on Netflix?
On
after you
Netflix,
watch
they
something?
do. Not on Amazon, as far as
So they do. Do they have a thumbs down button on Netflix?
Yes, they do.
So I mean, if 80 million people watched it and they're making a sequel, I'm guessing they must have got like at least 40 million thumbs up, right? You would think.
This is not Netflix. This is Amazon, I think.
Oh, Amazon. Sorry.
Yeah. They don't.
All right. So they don't then. They don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they have thumbs up. I'll check though.
Here you go. Sorry, Boomerang. MJK84. Amazon does, but it's not pubic.
No, they don't. They don't. But Netflix does, but Amazon doesn't.
Yeah. See, that would be great research, though, wouldn't it? That'd be great market research.
Well, I guess Amelia does have a point where it's not how many people who clicked on it. It's how many new subscribers joined to watch.
Well, they got stars next to the stuff on Amazon, so I don't know how that works. Sorry.
Did it have a huge budget?
80 million. This was.
What to make?
Really?
Yeah, I think they were offered. The story was they were offered 60 or 80 to. Was it 60 or 80? Or am I getting my? I know it was around $80 million either way.
Well,
ironically, 80 million people watched it.
Yeah, 85 million.
They must think there's going to be profit in it.
60 million budget, and it earned 85 million. So yeah, it made a profit. People watched it. It's getting a sequel. Doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, folks. Shall we proceed?
Proceed.
Apparently, it was Top Gun Day this week, which I didn't know. Tom Cruise, Mr. Cruise. It's incredible to look back at the 38 years, Jesus, of Top Gun. To the fans who have been with us since the start,
Didn't like Top Gun.
There wouldn't be a Top Gun Day without you.
Didn't like Top Gun. Thought it was absolute rubbish.
Yeah, neither did I.
What?
Same.
Yeah.
Well, it's absolute rubbish. The actual Maverick one was really good. This one was absolute nonsense. I remember watching it as when it was released, sat in the cinema, I was bored out of my head.
I was working in the theater when it came out.
All right.
And I remember all the girls who worked at the concession stand would run in to watch the volleyball scene. I'm
Take
like,
my breath away. Ian hated the volleyball scene.
Sorry, what? Oh no, no. Look, I just didn't think it was a good film. I just thought it was just waving the flag too much, and you know, I just didn't think it was very good. There were some nice bits in there.
It's good rubbish. Yeah. Maybe I was at the right age to watch it. I liked it.
Maverick was very entertaining. You didn't have to watch this one to understand what was going on in Maverick at all, as far as I was concerned.
Anonymous bastard. Kelly McGillis gets my one.
Well, she looked great.
Ooh, Matron.
Ooh, Matron.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, did you see any recent pictures of her, Brian?
Yeah, she's aged, isn't she? So.
Yeah.
Age comes to us all.
Apart from Tom
Not
Cruise.
me.
He still looks all right, doesn't he?
Apart from Z. So
What?
you don't age, do you, Z? You don't age.
No, I am eternal.
Unless you rust, right?
Gold doesn't rust.
Gold, isn't it? With your circuits, though.
He is eternal, like the band.
There you go. Do you know, I feel really spoiled this evening. Anonymous bastard. She's old, all right.
She is. She's very old. But you know what? Right? She looks great when she was a lot. I think she was a lot older than Tom in the movie, wasn't she?
She was.
Yeah. So yeah, she's
okay. Let's move
I
on.
think her best film was Witness with Harrison Ford. I like that.
Oh yeah, she was cute.
Yeah.
Wasn't she?
Yeah,
Very cute.
I enjoyed Witness.
And she didn't get off with him at the end either. He left her there.
Yeah.
At the end of the film.
Left her with the chickens.
Yeah, he did. That was a good film, Witness. I really liked it.
I had a movie poster for the longest time.
Yeah, I remember the scene. I don't know if you remember the scene in Witness where they start shooting. Danny Glover shoots him, and then he goes, "I own you, assholes!" And he stands up and doesn't realize he's shot. I thought it was a really good scene in the car park. I don't know if you remember that scene in Witness. No, anybody remember that scene?
Never seen it.
Okay, move along.
Welcome to Killing the Live Stream.
It's a good scene.
I think you were talking about Lethal Weapon 2 there.
No, because Danny Glover's in
Glover.
Witness. Yeah, no, Danny Glover's in Witness. He plays a bad cop.
Here you go, folks. Not Brian. This is for the Brits. Kelly McGillis makes Gina Carano look like Lena Zavaroni.
I remember Lena Zavaroni. Anybody remember her?
Yes.
She died at anorexia or something.
Let's not bore the Americans. She did, yes.
I actually helped her with her shopping because I used to work in Selfridges.
What?
Yeah, and she came to buy stuff. Yeah, and so basically, my manager says, help her with the shopping. Make sure she gets home properly and put the shopping on top of in the kitchen stuff. So I had to help her with the shopping, and she gave me a tip of £100. It was really nice of her.
Really?
There you go.
Back then? Fucking hell.
Back then, yeah. And also, I did the same for who's that guy in Carry On? Matron. What's his name again? Kenneth
Williams.
I did the same for Kenneth Williams.
Really?
Kenneth Williams gave me £200, mate. £200 just for helping him with his.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay, let's move on then.
Move along.
Hold on. This was announced literally as we finished last week's stream. Edgar Wright is officially in talks to direct the Barbarella remake starring Sydney Sweeney. Jane Goldman is writing.
Oh no, not her.
The script.
I've never rated her.
Really?
Okay. So, am I the only one that thinks that Sydney Sweeney has a great body, but just a weird-looking face sometimes?
Well,
no, you're not
body shaming on.
Probably are.
Yeah, she's got a plain face. But Barbarella is a film made on drugs, isn't it? The whole film didn't make any sense when I watched it.
But Jane Fonda is way prettier than she is, so it would have been nice to find somebody a little prettier. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
Punchable face. You got 10 minutes to change your avatar to Phoebe Waller-Bridge, mate.
I think
do it. Do it now.
They probably picked Sydney Sweeney because she's now very, very popular, and she's going to take her hoods off.
Yeah.
So she's a perfect choice, really. People will go to see a movie just for her.
But the film sucked, though. Barbarella, the film, the actual film.
Barbarella, the movie is not a great movie. It's kind of terrible. Yeah. And it's just basically known for Jane Fonda being very scantily clad and very pretty, and that's pretty much it. And so I think if they're going to cast somebody in Barbarella, it might as well be Sydney Sweeney. I mean, God knows she has the body for it.
She does have the body for it. They just need to apply a lot of makeup
and the personality. It's all about the personality. Come on.
And Duran.
I've seen her on Saturday Night Live. She's got a great personality. She seems like good fun.
Yeah, she does.
She fixes cars as well.
Got two great personalities.
I serious about she fixes cars. I've seen that video too.
Isn't that where Duran comes from? The word
Duran. No, it's Duran.
Duran.
No, but that's where they got their name was from Barbarella. Yeah, they said so.
Duran. One of the best themes for a James Bond film.
Absolutely. View to a Kill.
About Barbarella, then we go on to View to a Kill.
Here's a question.
Says the guy that sidesteps a lot.
Here's a question. What is the best James Bond theme?
Spy
View
Love
to
Me.
a Kill.
Nah, Spy Love Me, mate.
Oh, rude.
Nobody does it better. One of the best. The best, in my opinion.
Spy You Love Me or For Your Eyes Only. It depends what mood I'm in. Both are exceptional.
I like A View to a Kill. And I like Live and Let Die.
That's brilliant.
And I still love Goldfinger. You cannot beat Shirley Bassey. Sorry.
Finger.
Who's that twat that sang one of the Daniel Craig ones? I really hate it. The writing's on the wall. Who's that idiot?
Spam Smith.
Yeah, what a
Spam
twat.
Smith.
Oh.
The worst James Bond song ever, in my opinion.
Spam Smith.
So
yeah, and they
was he
turned
wearing
down...
his little poofy
talking?
Outfit? I don't care.
You should.
I'm representing for Lee. He's not here.
Who did they turn down for Sam Smith? Famous band. Come on, folks.
Somebody good, wasn't it?
Tom York band. Who is it?
Can't remember.
Can't remember either.
Zero Fucks.
I hate that song.
Zero Fucks. I'm just kidding.
Zero Fucks.
Chat, help me out. Which band is Tom York in? I can't remember. My brain's
Radiohead.
Yes, they turned down.
Anonymous Bastard got it again.
Yeah, the Radiohead version of was it Spectre? It's fucking shit up.
I'm surprised you didn't know that was Radiohead.
You gotta do it.
I couldn't remember the name because I'm old.
Yeah, I was just giving you shit, but I think never mind.
I do like For Your Eyes Only as well. I think that's a great.
I stick to my guns. View to a Kill.
I like View to a Kill as well.
Bond themes. Yeah.
I think View to a Kill is a really good one. Really good.
I like A View to a Kill. I think that's a banger of a song.
Do you know how they got that job, though? Do you know how they got the job?
Yes, because
applied for it in the paper.
No, they were at a party.
Taylor,
yeah.
John Taylor walked up to Albert Broccoli and was like, "So you get somebody good to write your songs?"
No, so when you're going to get somebody good to write your theme, he said.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Here you go, folks. Mega Spider-Man. Live and Let Die is definitely my favourite Bond theme. That is the longest, shortest record you will ever hear. It seems like a really long record, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
I had that
long.
It's amazing.
I had that album.
Okay.
I think Live and Let Die is also Roger Moore's best Bond movie.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Apart from Spy Love Me, but I love Live and Let Die. I thought it was so funny, that film, and so exhilarating at the same time.
Okay,
great movie.
Edgar Wright is directing this. Going to be good, yeah?
Good director. He's a good director.
It depends because, like,
I really like
Edgar
him.
Wright is a good director, but sometimes he's a
is.
bit of a diva. So I don't know. We'll see. I like the Cornetto trilogy. I really do, but
Is
I
that a
don't know.
diva calling a diva out?
Maybe it takes one to know one, right?
Let's move on then.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, we did promise no more Doctor Who, but it's kind of like a little.
Oh, come on, bro.
Oh, you lied, bro. How can we believe you
Bro.
ever again?
This is from Echo.
Cast a
The
check at the
third
first bank of lies.
Doctor Who episode dropping to just 2 million.
Takes the trend out of range of being, was that feasible? Salvage by views.
Whatever. It was very sunny yesterday, wasn't it, Ian?
Yeah.
Is in the chat.
It was very sunny in UK yesterday.
Must have
Hold on.
been.
So yesterday's episode, did a lot of people watch it? Obviously not.
2.4.
Oh,
Yeah, so they've lost over 500,000 viewers on the overnights since last week. In 1 week, they've lost 20% of the audience.
okay. It must be because of his chocolatey.
Yeah, his chocolatey
character.
goodness is obviously getting in the
Yeah.
way of people watching this TV show.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still enjoying the grass, though.
I have an updated opinion on Doctor Who.
Go on then.
Go on.
I hope when this thing kicks off with the Ruskies, Pute fires his first nuke at that studio.
At the studio, did you say?
Yeah.
'Cause you keep cutting off.
He can fire the second one at me, and I'll die happy knowing it got them fuckers first.
Okay, let's move on.
Controversial? I don't know.
In the bin.
Okay, I'm determined to finish at 2, so we're going to have to motor. Here you go. Get in the bin, folks.
Oh
God.
For fuck's sake, Brown.
Time Magazine. We've had the greats on Time Magazine, you know, like presidents, Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Well, time's gone down, isn't it?
I mean, this pretty much sums up Ncuti Gatwa standing next to a giant me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very good. I like that. Very
Me.
good.
I
Did
changed my
anybody
mind.
watch Doctor Who
I
this
changed my
week?
mind. I want the nuke to come right at me.
Okay. Did anybody watch it this week? I did. And I wasn't impressed.
Here you go. I didn't know. Mr. Hilter was on Time as well.
Look,
is that right?
Ncuti Gatwick is not Doctor Who. This is not Doctor Who. I don't care what anyone says. It's
Docky
morally
Docky
wrong
Who.
to watch this show. The guy's racist. Don't watch.
Ncuti's been in the bin 4 times now.
It's because he's an idiot.
Are we being vindictive?
Are we?
He's going to say so.
Now,
This is
let me tell
horrible
you
even
this.
looking at this fucker. I can't even look at his face. I'm so sick looking at him and hearing about him. I'm just sick to death.
No more after
Please,
today.
please kill me. Please kill me.
Zegon.
Now, this week had 7 characters in it. I'll go through them one by one. There's the Doctor, Ruby, a female soldier of colour, and a young girl, and 3 male soldiers who are all white. Can you guess who survives this episode?
The suspense is killing me.
It's none of the white men, that much is guaranteed. They took a pop at the church, basically saying blind faith is pointless. So bitching about Christians who make up 31% of the world's religion.
What?
Yeah, just keep acting like that. Do Muslims, see how far that gets you.
What? Christ.
And it's such a stupid thing. It's about a corporation who started a war and continuing the war for profit. Didn't we just do this in Fallout?
What?
Boring.
Listen, this isn't Doctor Who, right? Seriously,
it's Dr. What?
It should really be pulled off now.
What?
He'd like that.
Don't give them ideas for episodes.
Talking Kathleen Kennedy's neck for $2. Who I got a blow to get a wrench. It's
Russell T. Davis.
Yeah.
Punchable fist.
It's the Phobos, everybody. Okay, I'll possibly sort that out for you. Okay,
Brown's
so
gonna
that's
meet you in a dark alley.
that's this week's in the bin. Old Ncuti, everybody, and finally,
finally,
thank you. I was waiting.
Oh,
Sad to hear the actress Gudrun has died today at the age of 98. One for the Brits.
good innings.
Born in Milton of Campsie, she was a seasoned actress of stage and screen. She was much loved as Supergram, the main character of the 1980s TV show.
Yep,
Super Granny Smith.
that's an apple.
98.
Midge year's mum, is it?
No.
Melvin,
Gudrun
I hope you've prepared a eulogy.
A eulogy? I have not. I know the name Gudrun means battle secret. The name, both her names, Gudrun and Ur, are Scandinavian, going back like about 1,000 years when the Vikings were coming to Scotland. So she's of Viking descent, or was of Viking descent.
Who sang the theme song to this? Was it
Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly, that was it. Yeah, sang the theme song.
Melvin will be my witness to this, and I feel very, very spoiled this evening. Anonymous bastard. Well, she had a good run. Sorry, I had to do this. I did the same joke, didn't I?
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Are you anonymous bastard, Brown?
No.
I don't know.
I feel like anonymous bastard is a kindred spirit, though. Yes.
Is that a burner account of yours? I mean, Melvin
No.
makes a good point.
No,
You
it's
like all of
anonymous
his comments.
bastard. Yeah, he's spot on. He must be my long lost brother from another mother.
Yeah, it's really weird if you were him, and then a couple of streams ago you were wondering where he was. If you're actually
Yeah,
him,
that's
a bit
true.
strange. That's a bit strange. Maybe you forgot your password for the other account.
No.
Yeah, Gudrun Ure. I remember this. This was on TV when I was in primary school.
Yeah.
So that's a long time ago.
Also, rest in peace, Clarence E. Bud Anderson, aviation legend, close friend of Chuck Yeager. Wow. Leading WW2 ace of the 633 3rd Fighter Squadron. 102 years old. Wow.
Not bad. Dabney Coleman died as well.
Wow.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yes.
Yes.
He was, what, 92?
Mm.
We did this last week. Yeah, Roger Corman, yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Was a good actor, should I say.
Well, he said Dabney Coleman, right?
Yeah, Dabney
Yeah,
Coleman.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Supergram was shit.
I think it was aimed at a younger audience. I didn't really watch it. I remember it being on. I remember it being a thing. My younger brother used to watch it, and Billy Connolly sung the song, so that's
Yeah,
okay.
I think I used to watch it. I can't remember anything of it, but anyway.
I remember the bad guy, Scunner Campbell.
Okay.
Stream kill up.
Stream at the end as well, at the death. So rest in peace, good run. Okay.
You're.
Can't speak. Sorry, folks. That is it. Are we all tired?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. There he is. Chris, everybody. Handsome.
Picture of me.
He is handsome.
Handsome.
Thank you.
Devil, isn't it? Okay.
Shut up, Ian.
That is it, folks. Chats. Oh. One at the death. Eggs BT for £3.70. The only super chat tonight.
Oh,
There was
really?
a couple.
did
Oh,
another
is this
one.
is this a double press? Another £3.70. I think that was
It's
a
a
double press.
spewer chat.
Spew that. Thank you, my
Maybe
friend.
he was spewing when he
Yeah,
typed up that super chat.
okay. You sent it 2 times, Eggs. There you go. I think that's it, folks. Chats. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the super chats. Punchable face, I need you to sort that avatar out for Wednesday. Please. That is it, folks. Chats, I salute all of you. And let's thank the guest. Let's get them big screen. Okay, from the bottom. Z3PO.
Thanks for having me on again, Brown. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to the chat. And remember, boys and girls, the first bumming is free.
There you go, folks.
And then you're hooked.
That's why he's at the bottom.
Alive.
That's why they call it crack, right?
That's right.
Rainy L. Cheers, Rainy.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Good to chat with you, Barbara. I think I talked to you for 2 seconds on the Attack of the Clones thing, and then
It was enough.
you were
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So I apologize for driving you out. It was not my intention.
Oh no, no, no. I was like, I make room for others. So
First time on the Sunday, the wonderful Johnny Lawrence's mom. Cheers, Babs.
Thank you so much for
channel there as well.
On. It was very fun, and I would love to do it again.
We'll have to get the old fellow on next time. Yes.
Yes, get the old man on. He's
penis.
way more knowledge.
Yes. Cheers, Babs. Melvin Deeply Pro. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, bother, Brune.
And last but by no means least, move along. Mega Geek, cheers in.
Yeah, no worries.
And the burning question of the week is, where's Fiona?
Oh, Fiona.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
She stopped by briefly on our show on Friday. I guess there's some personal things going on in her lives.
Well, I hope she's okay.
We will be getting Fiona on ASAP.
Fiona.
I think that is it. I don't know if B-Sup's on tomorrow. Every time I say it's on, it never is. Echo will be on Tuesday. Oh, we go. She's dealing with some stuff in real life.
Okay.
We're back Wednesday. We're going to try and finish Attack of the Clones. Hopefully.
Keyword is try.
Yeah. If we don't see you tomorrow...
No. Attack of the Clones.
And on that bombshell, have a great week, everybody. We will see you very soon. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.
Bye.